Hello, my name is Brian Kirsch, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit more on storage, and specifically I wanted to talk to you about SSD. And one of the things that I hear a lot of when we talk about storage is capacity. Everyone's, how much capacity do I get? And that's never really been the issue. One of the things with storage is capacity has never been a limitation. You can always simply add more to get better capacity or bigger capacity. And nowadays you can buy drives, 12 terabytes. Great. You can store anything you want. But that's not what generates complaints. And that's not what applications need. It is not a capacity issue. It is a performance issue. What you're running into and what you typically see now is the application runs too slow, or you boot your desktop and it takes forever. That's not a capacity issue, that is a performance issue. And what happens is people focus on capacity, they buy a gigantic drive and it runs really slow. Oops, well, now you kind of did yourself in. So you got all this space and it takes forever to get to it. So capacity kind of shoots you in the foot. Well, the easy fix to that, everyone goes, well, SSD, let's put SSD everywhere. SSD per gigabyte still costs more than spinning disk, and it's always going to. And here's the thing, do you really need it? And I don't say that lightly. I say that because, and I can say this to anybody in this group, if you're a PC gamer, Xbox, PlayStation, and you've bought a pile of games, you don't have them all installed. I know you don't. You have the ones installed that you are currently playing. And you do that because you don't have enough capacity, but you don't want to change out the capacity you have and go down to lower performance. It's always the issue. So when you have this whole SSD thing, you simply shuttle out drives. You might have a 1 terabyte SSD versus a 12 terabyte spinning disk, so you have to be more choosy. Well, that's how the enterprise works. Look, over 90+%, the actual number is about 97% of all data in a company is stale. And what that means is it's data that's been generated, people think it has value, but nobody is probably ever going to go back and look at it. So you create all this stuff, you store it because you got to keep it, and you don't ever touch it again. That is typical. Now, if you change everything out, your spinning disks all do high-end SSD, you now have 90+% data on your SSD that you're never going to touch. Well, what good is that? And that's why when you look at like a PC gamer, they'll have a data drive that's nice and big and slow, where they just dump everything to, and their high-end SSD or NVMe is all high-speed games that they're currently playing. They already do that data tiering, and that's typical. So the idea that you're going to get around the performance issue with SSD doesn't exist. SSD drives do not go up to the same density that spinning disks do. So you can buy a 1 or 2 terabyte, SSD for the same cost as 12 terabyte on spinning disk. So everything comes down to tiering, and that's not going to go away. That is going to be with us till the end of time. And that's because, number one, we always want things to boot faster, start up faster. And number two, we never get rid of our old data. We hold on to it till the end of time. And those two things combined means you're going to have a little bit of SSD, a little bit of spinning disk, and you got to figure out how to use it the best for both you and your company. So again, thank you very much and have a good day.